Hi, Papa AG. How you doing? Thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Happy Sunday. How's it going? How you doing? Thank you, Papa. Thank you. Thank you. You're looking beautiful. Really? I just come in. I haven't even taken off my jacket yet. I'm just at home chilling, to be honest. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm just trying to set up this whole thing right now. So I'm just making sure that everything is set up and link is put up and everything. I'm just trying to set up this whole thing right now. So, how are you? Let me try and pin this. Yes. So anyone can come up, you know. How are you, Papa? What did you cook for today? Guys in the back, if you'd like to come up on the platform, you're more than welcome to have this conversation and discussion, or you can stay in the comments. More than welcome. You can come up. You don't have to turn your camera on. You can kind of talk with your voice if you want to. You're more than welcome to. Or you can stay down. You know, it's up to you. But let's have a discussion. Steak. Oh, asparagus. Oh, is that it? What else with it? Just that? Sounds nice. Very posh. Hi, guys. Please remember to like up the live, please and thanks. Appreciate every single one of you. Hi, Paris. How are you? Thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Happy Sunday. Rice and peas. What? Hey, did you save me any, Papa? Stop trying to make noise. Go to sleep. Did you save me any? I'm good. That's good. That's good. Thank you. You know, you have to save some, right? Get me Sunday, Monday. Only way right. Hi, Mama Shah. How you doing? Check-in. Good evening. Happy Mother's Day to my beautiful sister. Happy Mother's Day to you, Mama Shah. Blessings. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Paris. Happy Mother's Day to you too. Trying to finish up dinner. Oh, what's for dinner? What's for dinner, Mama Shah? I think I done this a little bit too early. I cooked your face. Oh my God. Really, Mama Shah? On Mother's Day, you really done me so dirty? Lord. Gosh. Go to sleep. Hi, Rally. How you doing? Blessings. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you. With baked potato. Oh my gosh, that must be so good. Oh my. Wow, that sounds amazing. Oh, what I would do for that. Right now, you're gonna have my mind thinking about, oh, curry chicken. Really? Wow. Ratty, Wagwan, big man, says Mama Shaw. I'm good, special. How about you? I'm good, thank you. What did you cook for me on Mother's Day, Ratty? Mama Shaw, me there. Me see, but what was for Sunday dinner? Ratty, how is my sticky doing? That name. Miss Charmaine, he's doing well. Hi, Sim. How you doing? Habit here, he was a little shaky below the waist. Why? Hi, food court. How you doing? Hi, Sim. How are you doing? Right here, Miss Charmaine. Bless up. Hello, everyone. Says food court. Sim, family blessings, blessings. Happy Mother's Day. You know, this ain't just only for the mums. This is also for, you know, the men that play motherly roles as well. Please please. I am supporting you. Just stay here and stay still. Shh.
I'm told that.
Hey, Hardy. Blessings. How you doing? Yeah, greetings to everyone. How you doing, Hottie? Blessings, blessings. Hi, Mum. Oh, it looks like I started this too early. But yes. How many of us are parents on here? Hi, Trish. How you doing? Guys, if you'd like to come and put up on the link, you're more than welcome to. You know, how much of us are parents here or play a parental role? Petrol Trish, bless up. Yeah, happy Mother's Day, Trish. Hi. Hi, Ray Hyacinth. Hi, Miss Shaw, says Trish. Yeah, how many of us are parents on here? Who else they are? AG. I don't, because I've kind of done this a little bit of short notice, Trish. Not much have come on as yet or so. They might be busy or so. Silent Waters, Trish. Hi, Trish. Happy Mother's Day. Blessings all. Thanks, Miss Trish. Watchers. Hottie. Yeah, they are watchers. Why Waters? Yeah, there's a lot of silent watchers. Yeah, blessings. Big up, AG. Can't find the link. Mama Charmaine, it should be on top of the chat. Let me send it to you through WhatsApp then. It should be on top of the chat though. Hey, hi Mama Char, how you doing? Sorry to hear, Trish. Wow, is it bad? Someone hit her car, she says.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, my love.
Was going across me in the middle of a roundabout as I was
Oh
oh no, that sounds bad.
no, I'm so sorry,
So
my love.
sorry. Wow, was Princess in the car?
Mm, so sorry. Mm, wow, so sorry. I'm happy you're okay, and I'm happy you're by
Yeah,
yourself. It's be
yeah,
traumatizing for
thank
your
goodness
daughter.
say. Yeah,
Mm,
was on my own, thank God. Thanks, guys. No, yeah, that's so serious to hear that. Yeah, thank God you're safe.
understand that you're shaken up. I'm so sorry, my love. It's
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, it was a bit shaken up then, had to drive back home. Wow. I hope you got all the details and everything.
Mm, mm. We just have to be so careful and pray every time we get home safe. We just have to be thankful.
Exactly. Exactly. Mama Shah, can I ask you a question about being a mother?
Okay.
Yes. How was it the first time you found out you were pregnant?
Uh, when I found out, I didn't know I was pregnant. To be honest, I was in college and I went home for the weekend. Um, and my mom made fried dumpling with ackee, and I ate the ackee, and I was just not well. And I left and went to my grandmother's house, and I walk in the room, and she said, "Ha, you're with child," and I'm like, "What?" And she said, "You're expecting," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going back Monday," and she said, "Monday, Tuesday, it's coming." So I'm like, "Okay."
Hmm.
I think nothing of it. That was Saturday. I went back to school in Kingston because I'm going to college. So, I'm going back. A week later, I realized nothing was the same. I went back home and I literally could not keep anything down. And I was like, oh my God, my mom, my dad pay all this money for school and I could be pregnant. I was 20 years old
Hmm.
and lost.
Exactly. Always know. They really
You
do,
know,
Trish.
this is
Hmm.
Jamaica. Your first daughter, pregnant, going to school to better herself, and she's pregnant. My mom's gonna kill me. That's all I can think. I let my parents down.
Hmm.
Um, I got so sick from just worrying and being pregnant that I went to the doctor and they said, "You're pregnant, you're 6 weeks pregnant, and I need you to go home and get bed rest." So when I got home and I told my mom I'm 6 weeks pregnant, and I said, "And I'm going to lose the baby if I don't get bed rest." And she said, "What?" And I said, "Yes, if I don't get bed rest, I will lose the baby." And she said, "I'll take care of you, not for you, but for the baby." So that, and she wasn't concerned about me at that point. She was concerned. And my dad was like, "Oh my God, my world is over." And um, pregnant was not what got me scared, is the fact that I let my parents down. So it was very scary, but I had a village, you know. I had my grandmother, I had my mother, I had my aunt, and they were more concerned about saving the child's life than it is to, worry about
Mm-hmm.
me being pregnant and missing school. And of course, they beat my legs when everything was safe. They beat me on the legs, literally
Mm-hmm.
beat my legs on my arms, beat me with a belt. So,
Wow.
hmm
Wow.
yeah,
Wow. So once you, well, Trish is asking a question. How old were you?
I was not quite 20, but I had my daughter when I was 20. And that was
Okay.
she will be 43 in August. So now you know how old I am.
You don't even have to tell her age. How much? Exactly how much time you have. If you never wanted to, thank you
Yeah.
for letting us know.
hmm
But how did you find the actual birth
The actual pregnancy was very
positions?
hard. It was very very hard. Once again, the first 6 months was so hard. I was losing weight. I couldn't keep nothing down. It was very hard for me. I had to stop going to school, of course. I couldn't continue because I could literally not keep anything down. I was bedridden for one, for the first 3 months. And then after that, I mean, I was losing weight to the point they said I might have to go to the hospital for IV, just to nourish the baby. And of course, we're in the
Mhm.
country. I'm from St. Thomas, where we're in the country. So of course, grandmother gonna give me every herbal tea in the world to gain weight, to keep my stomach. I think they might have boiled
Mhm.
everything from grass to seaweed. It was very hard. It was a very hard pregnancy up to 6 months, and after that, lots of prayers, lots of, like I said, the village was around me. I was the first granddaughter, so everyone was kind of like, right there with me. It was hard, but after that, I kind of just come around. The last 2 months was really good. I was able to bounce back, and when the child get was when my daughter was born, I was just a carrier. She was everyone's baby but mine. So, but it was very hard. It was very challenging. It was hard.
How did you
I
feel
go
like
through.
when you went through labor?
Labor was the worst thing I ever experienced in my whole life because I had my daughter in Jamaica. I didn't know what was going on. I wasn't prepared for that. I went into the hospital with a nurse who was with a stick. I remember her, Nurse Lynn, say to me, "So you think you're grown?" Because we're from a small community where we all know each other. So Charmaine, you were going to college and you decide to have a baby. You want to be a mother. You want to be grown. You think you're a big woman. I'm like, no. And I'm in pain. I'm in excruciating pain. I don't know what to do. And she said, so sit over there. And I'm like, don't you get a shot for this? And she said, no. And Jesus. I feel like my stomach was falling through my bottom. And it took about 19 hours. Everywhere. And then she came over to me, and then I
Mhm.
sat there and I said to her, so this is my first child. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should push
No.
or pull or sneeze or fart. What do I do? I said, you are the expert and you can't tell me what to do. I'm going to die. And then she sat beside me and she said, let me see how far you are. And my grandfather came up there and bought her some mango and some June plum. He bought her a fruit basket. And then she was nice to me. But it was hard. And we were on a ward with a curtain
So
with
sorry, I don't know what happened.
24 mothers, 24 mothers. I count them. 24
Wow.
mothers. It's like we're in a gym.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow. Sorry, I'm just setting up mom for her to come on.
Yeah. They treated me so bad. It's one of the worst experience of my whole life. And I knew I never wanted to have another child, because if I have to go back there again, I think I would die, because I didn't think
How
people
would
could
you
talk
say
to
your
people like that.
experience with? Hi, Mama
With
Julie.
my
How are you?
son, it was a lot different. I had my son in Germany
Yep,
in
Mom.
the hospital. I didn't get epidural because I thought I would. It took 19 and a half hours to have my son. They don't believe in
Wow.
epidural. They don't believe in epidural in Germany. They want you to have baby natural. They put me in a tub full of warm water, and they were soft
Please close my
music.
door, please.
They were just, everything was different. It was Europe, no epidural, in a tub of hot water, and they're talking to you, and music,
Yeah, they
inspiration
do.
was going. So I was in warm
Yeah.
water for about 6 hours. And then I said, take me out.
Mm-hmm.
And then when my husband came, he said, oh, that is it. Take her out. She's getting out. She's not going to sit in the hot water no more. So they had me walk the hospital floor for 2 hours. And 19 and a half hours later, they induced labor. And for the ladies in the chat, they gave me a episiotomy, and I had a 9.5 pound baby boy, 25 inches long.
Wow.
I had a big boy.
Wow.
No epidural.
It's hard on my side. Okay.
And Papa Dennis, Papa
Wow.
Guinness. I had a boy, and he Papa Guinness and drink. He's over there laughing. But it was crazy. And I knew that was it. No more
Wow.
children. I was done. But the experience was good. It was better with him. They treated me with
Okay.
respect and all that. But I didn't have epidural.
Okay.
But I have big babies. My daughter was 8 pounds, 12 pounds. My son was 9.5 pounds.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's amazing story, Mama Shaw.
Yep.
You know, and you've got two beautiful blessings.
Two beautiful babies. My pregnancy was good. It's just with my daughter, it was so dramatic that I would never. Having a child in Jamaica is a whole different thing, boy. Jesus Christ.
Poppy,
No. Ooh.
you know I'm coming for you too, right? This ain't just because it's a Mother's Day, like I'm just talking about mothers. I would like to know those experiences of fathers too, you know. I would love to
Absolutely.
know, have you been there for any of the births of your children? And you know, what was your experience seeing any of them or seeing them pop out or anything, you know? It would be lovely to hear a man's perspective too, you know. This ain't just for the ladies. I'm just, you know, it's all about, let's just have a discussion. Yeah, Mama Julie says, wow, it's a 10-pound baby. Yeah. Oh, you was 10-pound too, Mama Julie. Wow. See, my firstborn was 7'10". My first birth was traumatic. Was it, Trish? Oh, wow. Sorry to hear. Pregnancy was fine. Okay. Yeah. My middle child, she was 6'10", and then my youngest was a little tiny one. But they were always in like she was five something. I think it was 5'10" or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were all tiny babies. I think my son was the biggest. I was there when my daughter lost her first child in the hospital, and I made sure she was treated well. Oh wow, that must have been very traumatic. But
Yep.
give thanks. She was able to have another one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Give thanks. It was a
She
beautiful
what they
moment.
call him rainbow baby. She got
Yep. Yeah.
she had two rainbow something like that, rainbow baby. The last one I literally at 16 week held him in my hand for about 2 hours before they took him away. Yeah.
Mhm. Wow. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. I'm just trying to get my mum up on the StreamYard at the same time.
Yay.
Yeah, she's trying to come up, so trying to get
All
her
right,
up.
big sister Mystic.
Yeah, but it's giving a little bit of problem.
Mhm.
Don't know what's going on.
In lieu of Mother's Day, I'm drinking spiked coffee for the ladies in England. Coffee with a little rum. Wow, they both 7 pound, Trish. That was good. Hi, Patrice. How are you, my love? Oh, so the host left me. Yes, I was blue. My mom at home bird. Oh
I
yeah.
keep getting my internet playing up.
Um. It's funny because as a teenager, I watched my mom. I was there to deliver my brother, my youngest brother.
Yeah.
That was traumatic
Wow.
also to watch that little boy born. Because like I said, we were from a small community. It was my mom, myself, and my grandmother, and the nurse was in the room, midwife. Just to watch her have my brother, it was like, oh my god, oh my god, why me? Um, and I think that was the deterrence of let her see this, so she probably would never be, never want to have a baby or whatever. But even that, they treated her so well. My grandmother was there, with the thing, keeping her calm. You know, they were praying, they were keeping her calm. So that wasn't even that bad compared to the hospital, how they treat you as a young mother, not
Hmm.
knowing whether or not, I wasn't in a bad relationship. I was with my fiance, you know, I wasn't like, it was in a bad situation. So for them to assume that I was a off, I don't know what they thought it was. I was out of school, going to college. I had a boyfriend who wanted to marry me, and I got pregnant. So I don't know.
I've done
Trish,
it. I've
Trish, I
finally
wish I
done
had a C-section.
it.
So
For real, I would never.
yeah.
I give hats off to all that have done C-section, but I would have my natural
Man, I
birth
had big old
february.
babies. Just take them out.
Yeah. Hi, mom.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. She doesn't want to show
Hi.
her
Hi,
face. So
everyone.
yes. Hello, everyone
Hi,
in the chat
everyone.
room. Hi.
Hi.
Mom, would you like to tell us
Yeah.
about your experience? Was it for you being a young mother?
Terrible.
You know,
Terrible. Mine is similar to what's her name?
Mama Charmaine.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Hi, big sis.
Miss
Hi.
Charmaine. Oh
Yeah,
wow, my
mine was
children are
similar. My grandfather found out before me.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I drink water and I brought the water up,
oh wow.
and he said, you know, they talk back in those days. Yeah, breathe. Yeah, breathe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what he's talking about. And he said, you can't stay in here. You can't stay. You have to come out. You have to come
That's
out.
the first thing. That's the first
Yeah.
thing. Two women
And
can't stay in here.
yeah, I remember my grandmother was sick, and my grandmother said to him, you're not running her out here, you know, you're not running her out to go and mash up herself. She's staying in here. And I said, thank you, Mama. And when he find out that he cannot go against Mama anyway. And he come back to me and he said to me, you're gonna stay in here and have the first one, but the next one you're coming out. And I said to him, said, Papa, you won't live long enough to see that. And he never, because it's 10 years after I had my second one in this country. Yeah, mine was really, really bad. I couldn't keep absolutely nothing down. Um, Everything, whenever I do eat anything, I will like say eat pineapple and then just bring it up and say that well something must keep down. I couldn't eat no food, smell go against me, everything. The cooking of the food, perfume, soap, everything go against me. And it's only in the last 9 months that I could eat crackers and sardine.
Oh yeah,
And
they kill you
uh,
with that crackers and sardine, boy.
crackers and sardine was what I was able to eat in the last
But
nine months.
mom, I want to
Yeah,
ask you because you've had some funny cravings. What was your craving again?
dirt, aqua dirt,
Huh?
aqua dirt.
Yeah,
Oh
Hi,
yeah.
Patrice. Yeah,
hi, Mama
Oh yeah.
Jenny.
yeah. I
Yeah,
I could
it's
eat
a
aqua
craving,
dirt. I guess that
craving.
was the only thing.
Yeah, everyone's saying hi to Patrice. Did you have any cravings?
Oh my
That's the
God.
only
Okay, no
craving
problem,
I
Mama
had.
Jenny.
Yeah. What did I want?
Did you have any, Mama Shaw?
I
And
all
I
I wanted. Yeah. I remember when I was pregnant. All I wanted was green mango and salt. That's it. That was
Wow,
it.
green
aqua
mango and
dirt was the
salt.
only thing.
Hmm.
But my when I never had a tummy right until the last month, my tummy just shoot out like that. I remember the nurse said to me that she don't know where the baby is, and she also predicted that I was gonna have cesarean. And when I went into, I start feeling what we call ningy ningy pain on the Saturday.
Hmm.
And I was with my grandmother by my father's side because she lived nearer to the hospital, and I thought I better stay near the hospital, that if anything. And I had my uncle that if anything he can take me. And And I remember the Saturday I was feeling some ningy pain. My sister took sick and brought a whole lot of clothes come for me to wash. And all the time I have no energy doing nothing, but that was when I got my energy. And I wash. And the Sunday night now, the pain get worse and I started to see sign. So I went to my uncle and we went up to the hospital this Sunday. And I was in that hospital there until the Thursday they cut me. And I tell you something, within that time, I asked God to take my life. I wanted to die. I feel the
Yep.
baby
Oh,
pushing down, and I'm trying to hold the baby up because they totally ignore me. They didn't want to know. They sent me to see a doctor. I remember that doctor to this day, and I tell you, if I see her right now, I slap her. They sent me to the doctor, and the doctor was writing on her desk, and she was writing, and she said to me, "Is this your first child?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "Stay home and have the next." And I said, "Oh, for your husband?" Because I can't understand. She didn't look at me none at all. And they took me and they put me in the labor room, that little slab bed, and they put me on there, start bar naked, me alone. And
Oh
I say,
God.
everything come up before me. Everything you can think of come up before me. And a nurse was passing by. I was in a Notre Bay hospital. And a nurse was passing by. And the nurse said to me, "What you doing in here?" And I said, "This is where they put me." And she said, "But you've been here from Sunday, Monday. Why you're here? Why don't you have the baby yet?" And I said, "I can't have the baby, but nobody will have anything to do with me." And she, examined, and she said, "No, I'm gonna write consent for you to have a cesarean." The thing about me, when I'm in pain, I keep it to myself. My pain is my pain. I don't have to foster my pain onto anyone. And so I keep my pain to myself. And so when the early the morning, I prefer just walk about early the Thursday morning. I get up and walking about and the doctor rush in and
Ooh.
say, "Where's the patient? Where's the patient?" And it was Dr. Martin. He examined me first, and then this woman. I don't know why the name slipped me now, because after all these years, I remember the name. And she came and she examined me as well, and the both of them went and talked by the door, and they come back and said to me, "You're gonna get the knife," just like that. And that was the first time tears come to my eyes all through. No tears, no nothing. It's my problem. I should suffer my problem
that's
on my own.
amazing, Mama Julie.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I was the first one in the theater that morning. And when they brought me in there, I could see them cleaning up the all the whatever they're gonna use to carry out the operation. And I remember that was the days when they used chlorophene, and
Mm.
they put this thing over my nose and then talk to me. And I went to answer and the thing went down my throat. And I start fight. I start give up. I just fight, and then I said, "Okay, let me just dead and done." And then no nothing more until I wake up in the ward. The cesarean. And they let
Ooh.
that woman cut me. And the woman cut me around my neighbor go down like a plucking fowl. And she cut me
Oh
so
yeah.
deep that it cut the baby, cut me so deep that she cut the baby in his back. Cross, yeah, cut the
No.
baby in the back. Yeah, and those were the days that you pay for cesarean. I don't know if they still do now. You pay for cesarean, and the baby father paid for the cesarean, and they gave me the receipt. And they come back, and they wouldn't let me see the baby at all day Thursday, all Friday, and the baby cried till he couldn't cry no more. They would not let me see the baby. I beg and beg and
Wow.
beg. In the hand, when they did bring the baby to me, you just see a baby, and I start search and look that he have told that he have this and
Yeah.
everything, and that's when I saw the cut, and I called to them and said, "Look, the baby is cut in the back." And that's when all the doctors that come around me and everything, and they take back the receipt from me, give back the money, and up to this day, nobody can tell that my child born in a Notable hospital. They wipe out everything anything because they thought I was gonna sue. Yeah. They
Well,
everything,
one moment, mom,
no
please.
record was there.
Jesus.
No record was there of me having a child there. And the baby in
Mom,
that last
sorry, one
month,
moment.
8 pounds 7 ounce.
Wow. Hi, AG. Thank you for coming. Yeah, Patrice just said I was craving pickled onions, tomato, bananas, pineapple, orange, eggs, mustard, ketchup, and grapes all smashed together.
Oh my God. She was
That
just
was
eating what she
something.
used to.
Woo! The craziness that some mothers go through. And hats off to you. I salute to you, Patrice.
I have a sister, not my blood
You-
sister. She eats soap. Soap. How
They
she eat it,
So,
are
I don't know.
wicked out there. Oh my
woo!
God. Jesus.
Mm,
Like, oh, I know some people that even do the chalk though. The chalk one. The chalk was a crazy one for some. They love a chalk. Eat the white chalk.
Yeah. My
If you
niece
were
ate
craving a
soap.
basket.
the lights.
She ate soap during her pregnancy. I mean, a bar of soap. Just a whole
Real a
bar of
bar of
soap.
soap as
Yeah.
well.
hmm She
Wow.
eats
Mama
bars of
Julie,
soap.
Trish, did you have any questions?
I can't even
Yes,
imagine, Mystic. You go. Oh my God! Oh.
It was one of those things. And when I was pregnant with my daughter there, um, the doctor over here, they sent to Jamaica to get my records, and I said to them, "You'll not hear anything at all. You'll not get nothing at all." Which was what happened when they sent over there. They don't know nothing about
Nothing.
me and my child, nothing about my pregnancy, because they destroyed all the papers. And so they said that they would not. I told them that what they say that in Jamaica, they said that I've got man pelvis. That's their
Huh?
term. Because
Oh,
a man can't have a child, so
right.
his pelvis is stay one way,
Mm-hmm.
whereas a woman pelvis can open up. But
Right.
their term, their way of simplifying it to me was saying that I've got man pelvis.
Right.
Yeah, and so they said that they would not allow me to go through what I went through the first time. The thing with the pregnancy here is the spitting. Oh my, that was horrible. I have to walk around with a bag with full of tissue, put tissue in it.
mm-hmm.
When I go anywhere, and it was just a sick time. Migraine was my skin. Migraine was so terrible. It was horrible. Still couldn't eat. Still could. When I ride the train, I have to have my head outside because I couldn't take the smell of nothing inside the train. Um, Everything, the cooking, couldn't stand no cooking. I remember I was living with my ex-husband then, and he have a big backyard. I used to go all the way to the bottom of the yard so that I don't get no smell, no smell whatsoever. I couldn't take. I used to eat the ice from in the freezer, the ice that's
Mm-hmm.
made there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I used to scrape and eat.
Wow.
That's the only thing
The
different that I used to eat.
Mom, have you ever heard, um, like when both my kids they said, "Oh, your passage is too small. We're gonna have to give you a episiotomy." I said, "What?" And before I could say what, I just felt bam. I'm out of nowhere. I'm like, Jesus. Not even. I remember in Jamaica they didn't even give me
Right.
notice. They didn't even numb. Not even a numbing cream. Nothing. It was just
That-
bam.
Is that faucet thing that they used to open you up?
No. They just take a scissors and cut you woo woo.
Oh,
Ooh.
no, no, no. Well, they knew mine wasn't a passage thing, I think. Mine was a pelvis thing. So
Mom,
they figure out from.
Mm.
go on, sorry. Mom, would you like to give them some jokes? Would you like to tell them how I gave birth?
So you.
Let me get my coffee with my little rum. Okay, Mom, I'm ready.
Woo!
No, but let me tell you.
Mom?
Let me finish with. Let me just finish a minute with where you were concerned.
Yeah.
They said that they wouldn't let me go through what I went through the first time, and what they did. When I just went for a checkup in the hospital, and when I went for the checkup, they said to me that my blood pressure was too high, and so they weren't gonna let me out. They were gonna let me go on total bed rest. But I don't know if it's a shock of it or what. I went into labor. And when I went into labor, my consultant wasn't there. He went away for the weekend because I was scheduled for a specific day. He was gonna do it on a specific day. And so he wasn't there, and so they were rushing all over the place looking someone to do this cesarean. But then this she's so mega Asian doctor came, and she decided that she was gonna open me up. She decided, and I tell you something, this one was so cruel. Another doctor rushed in and so and said, no, 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 don't you see the note? She can't have the child. It's cesarean. And I tell you
Oh,
something. Well,
my
and
God.
then they search around and they sent to another hospital to get a doctor to carry out the cesarean, and that doctor he basically butchered me.
Oh, Lord.
Butchered me. I
Jesus.
lost so much blood and everything. I mean, it was terrible. I
Mm.
was in the hospital 10 days.
Mom,
10 days
yeah,
compared to
Mom.
all the others who had cesarean. Yes, you carry. Yes, you want me to tell? Sorry,
Yes. How did
special
I
K.
have
You
my
want me to?
firstborn child?
Oh,
Yes,
so
please. Let's
Carrie,
dress this up. Let them know.
we went in the hospital with TC, right? And we're sitting there. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. I'm dying. Because every time I'm in pain, I'm dying because I get migraine, and soon as the pain start, it's coming. And this doctor said, "Well, Mrs. Grant, I don't think you're ready at all. We just have to wait. Just relax." And then he's doing an ultrasound, and he turned to Dennis and he said, "Well, Mr. Grant, look like you're gonna have a baby girl." And he said, "Is my wife in labor or not?" He said, "Oh yeah, she's definitely in labor. Well, I don't care what it is. Is she in labor? Yes." Then he go back up and down and he said, "Yep. It's a 50% chance she will have a girl." And he said, "Shut your mouth here, man. You can't have 50% of no baby. It's either a baby or not."
No,
And the man said, "Well, you don't understand. I can see it right here." He said, "Is she in labor? Yes. Is she gonna have a baby? Yes. Well, take it off her belly." And I'm in pain and I can't laugh because
wow.
at that
Mhm.
time he was done. Because we went in to have a baby and he telling this man, "We have 50% of a girl. You can't have 50% of baby. Take it off our belly."
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh my God.
gosh.
Listen,
Wow.
this is having a child
my
is
my my f-
It's
my
a
friend
lot.
my friend my friend
You
went
went into your
to.
friend, you still ain't even gone into turning around and telling how I
Okay,
nearly went to have to go
you
to the toilet.
no, the first one
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah, him. You keep going toilet, yeah. And I turned to the nurse and I said, she's supposed to be going toilet like that. You sure she's not in labor? And then she called and said, come, 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 come. And put her back on the bed. And she was actually having the baby. And
oh,
Was
actually having
standing
it.
up
No,
on the
that was the second
actual
one. No, that was the second one. That no, the last one. The last one nearly born on the floor, the
all of
bathroom
them
floor. It
floor.
come out and everything,
All
and they're
of
so
them.
cruel. They let her
All
walk
of them.
back.
All
They
three
let
of
her
them.
walk back from the bathroom to the bed. She let her walk with the last one.
She
They let
got a
her
little,
walk back from the
those little
bathroom to
steel
the bed.
pants. those little
with the
stick
baby
steel
coming
pans.
out.
She got that. Karen. Yeah, with the baby
No,
coming out of me. I had
the
the baby standing.
the first one, when I said to her, "Are you sure she's not in labor? Are you sure she's not having the baby?" And they said, "Oh, come, put her back on the bed." And they check on it, and when they check, I said, "Oh, baby's coming, baby's coming." The next minute, the baby just
Baby,
shoot out like that.
oh,
They just about catch the
Shoot,
baby.
nearly flew off
The-
the bed.
because the water was
Whoosh.
behind the baby, so the
And
water just
baby.
wash him out.
oh my God.
The water just
I'm
wash him
telling
out.
you.
Oh,
Hi,
oh
Karen.
my
How are you? Yes. Mothers go through some
God. Oh my
things.
God.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
We all
Oh,
go
all
through.
three
Jesus.
all three all three of them should have this toilet
Papa
business,
AG.
and
Have
they
you
and
been
they
there
don't
for
realize, if I don't
Oh my
call,
God.
if I never go into the last one, if I never go into the bathroom with her, I don't know what would have happened. And when I called the nurse and the nurse coming panicking, she did start beat down the wall. I tried to get somebody's attention and nobody. And she said, "Let's walk back in." She let her walk in with the child
Walking
coming out.
with the baby
Yeah.
coming?
Yes. The baby come, they let her walk back to the bed with the baby coming. It was
Yeah,
terrible. I know,
yeah.
my cesareans were bad, but I prefer go through cesarean more than go through that.
Having a baby in the toilet. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
and
would,
then let her go.
Yeah,
yeah.
because
I would,
I
you know,
don't,
I went
they
the
let
same
her go.
day. The same day. Within a couple hours, I was out the hospital.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. I went on the same day. I would thought I would have been staying in, right, Mum? And they said
But
no.
that nurse, okay, you're nurse, that's your field, and you don't realize that if you want to go to the, that's pushing.
But I felt it was just like period pains for me. I just wanted to go toilet. I felt just like I just need to do a poo. Exactly how I
Yeah,
felt.
but as the person in charge, that's come
They don't know a thing, or they don't care. I don't know what.
both,
Over here,
both.
what they said, they
Mm.
treat black women different from how they treat other nationalities,
And I
and that's
feel
a
they do.
fact.
Still,
Pressure is down there,
yeah.
and if you push, okay. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I told the lady
Yeah.
I got to pee, and she said, "Do it right there." Oh, I really got to pee. Do it right there. She was not letting me
Mm.
leave. Whatever you got to do it right there. I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
after all the trauma of giving a baby and you have your baby, how did it feel when you
No,
first
let me
like
tell you
see
this.
the
Let me
baby?
tell you. Let me tell you this. One
Go
No,
ahead.
one
no trauma
second,
thing.
Kay. One second,
Go on,
Kay.
Mum.
My friend who went to the hospital with his wife. Yeah, he told his wife that he didn't want to be in the labor room. He didn't want to see the baby born. He didn't want to see that, and she insisted that he has to be in there.
Yeah.
And he went because he didn't want her to feel that he's ignoring her or anything like that. And since then, it turned him off her completely.
Mm. It's a very traumatic
Wow.
Yeah,
experience.
yeah, it turned him off. Him just couldn't. It turned him off. It caused the breakup of the marriage.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. But
Yeah,
then we have to give our hats off to the single fathers too. And I mean, there's some fathers out there that are doing some
That
serious
yeah.
roles that, I believe mothers should be doing. But, maybe they're not even here today. Who knows? But give the hats off to the single fathers too, because like I said, I feel like Parents' Day is every day, not just where they turn around and put it. Where did this Mother's Day come from?
Right.
You know, and where did the father come from? Hats off to all parents. You know, but yeah, and as also after just like once you've seen your child, how did it feel? Was you scared seeing your child, mom, or Mama Charmaine,
Um,
Patrice, anyone in the
well, when they brought my daughter to me, it was like, oh my God. Initially I was like, wow. And then after I lay there for a couple of minutes, I'm like, my God, there's a person that I'm gonna have to be responsible for. That's when mother
Mhm,
thing just hit you like, wait. I look at her and I'm like, it's that love that you never knew you had. You don't know where it comes from,
mhm,
Mm-hmm.
but it's scary at the time because here's a person that it's no longer you or about you. There's this person, and then this feeling that comes over you that wow, wow, I'm
I
gonna have to take care of
embrace
this
mhm,
it
person.
in I embrace it in the sense that I always believe, even although the father was there and all that, I always believe that it's my responsibility.
Or
It's
yes,
mine.
mom,
It's
absolutely.
I
This
don't
is
know.
mine.
It's
Yes,
just
it's mine.
yeah. It's just yeah, yeah. It's just
I mean, there were
mine.
other people
Yeah,
around me, but that moment when
yeah.
I held her, it was us, me, my
Mm-hmm.
baby. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna for the rest of my life, I'm gonna have to make sure that I take care of this person, this child. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't it didn't matter to
Praise.
me. And like you said, mom, the father was there, my mom, everyone was there, but suddenly I have this gift, this person, this she was mine, and I have to
Exactly.
yeah, for the rest of my life, I have to make sure
Yeah.
that she's taken care of. Yeah.
Hi,
Exactly.
Patrice. How are you?
Hi guys. Hi Mama. Happy Mother's Day.
Hi.
Happy
Thank
Happy
Mother's
you.
Day
Mother's
Hi.
special.
Day.
Hi, happy Mother's
Happy
Well,
Day.
Mother's Day to you, Mama.
thank
But
you. Well, for me,
Mama Mystic, do you find that even even now, Special K is grown, but do you still sometimes when you look at your children now, you still have that little you look at them and it kind of take you back to when they were little and you're like you just smile because you remember that
Uh,
baby you held.
yes, 6 pound 10 ounces.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes. You
Yes.
get
It
those
certainly
moments when you
does.
you you held that first time you held that little girl
Mm-hmm.
in your arms and you just
Yes.
smiled. They'll do something,
Yes.
say something, and you just remember that little girl and you're
I
like,
mean, I
you would
mean,
never know.
my my sister in the US called me this night, and we were talking about it. 'Cause I was saying to her, I don't believe in Mother's Day. I was
Right.
saying to her that a mother is a mother, right? True. And to me, Mother's Day is commercial. They just want to make money. And if they're gonna celebrate Mother's Day should be that I don't even have to get up out the bed, and
Yeah.
everything should come to me. It should be something so special, But that is not Mother's Day. They just send you a cup or a plant or something,
Hmm.
and you still have to get up and do everything. So I was saying to her that I don't believe in Mother's Day, and then
Hmm.
we were talking about her, and I was talking about how cute she was, and I'm not saying that because she's here.
Uh-huh.
But she was so cute, and
Hmm.
I was talking to her about another sister who was so jealous. She was so jealous of her. And I said to her, if I put a piece of rag tie on her, it look good on her. You
Hmm.
know, it look good.
Hmm.
Anything that I do, it look good on her. She
Right.
make things so easy for me. in that
Uh-huh.
sense that I don't have to
We
go
won't tell
out
her.
and
We won't tell her. Yeah.
yeah, I didn't have to go out and spend no
Yeah.
big this or no big that or anything,
Mm-hmm.
because she was that type of child and she was a sleeper. Oh my God, she could sleep. Still do now. She was a sleeper, and that helped me a lot because
Wonderful.
because she would sleep. It let me get on with my work, get on with my day, because she can sleep. No matter she sleep all day, she gonna sleep all night just the same.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I can remember all of that,
Right.
all
So
of
yeah,
that.
that's kind of what I wanted to touch. That no matter how old they get, you do have that
Mm-hmm.
moment where you just look at them and you like my daughter would call me and she would say something to me and I just smile and mommy da, 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 and then I would just smile because I remember that little girl that they brought to me
Mm-hmm.
and everything. I forget everything. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Hmm.
I remember when I was in this country here and my son was in Jamaica, and I got news that he went on my sister's house top and fell off. And that is, I feel my belly bottom drop. Honestly, there's a out of body sensation that come on, that it cannot be explained unless you're a mother and something happened to your child. It
Hmm.
just cannot be explained.
Hmm.
My
You feel
belly
like
button,
you're
it's like,
floating.
yes,
You
it
feel
it
like you're
come like
floating.
everything in
It's
me gone.
nothing.
Yeah, gone. It come like everything in me gone. It's a terrible feeling. Terrible feeling.
Hmm.
Mm-mm. It's not nice. So no matter how old they are and what they may think, you know, that mother love can never change. How can a mother love change? It can never. We remember the smallest of things. The small my daughter tends to say to me, say, Mom, you don't let go of nothing, you remember everything. And that's absolutely true. And I don't know if because I have the 10-year gap between them that I'm able to uh, um um feast on the first one, if that's the word to use, start to embrace the first one and remember things and sort
Hmm.
of before the other one comes, so
Yeah,
one don't clash with the other. There's that
absolutely.
space, that
I have
space
a
that
10-year
give me the,
gap too between my kids. My daughter is
yeah,
10 years older than my son. I was
yeah.
telling her about my daughter. And the first time she made me a cup of tea because my stomach wasn't well. And she made my first cup of tea, and I think I went into diabetic shock. There was about a pound of sugar in there, and I had to
Oh
sip
no.
it with delight.
Mm.
Yeah.
Patrice, how you doing, Mama?
Hi,
Patrice, you
Patrice.
still here?
What about all the food you ate with the belly? Tell me what the baby says.
No, Patrice has gone quiet.
Mhm.
Oh, so I think her internet might have played up.
So tell me about your
I
mother
gave
food
like,
now.
oh, you have
Okay.
11 years gap. Wow. Mama Julie has 11 years gap.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Mm.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
Tell you the
yeah.
truth, I would have
See,
had 20 years if I could.
mine was 8 and
Yeah.
then 10. 8 years and
Wow.
then 10 years gap.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mhm.
Did
Wow.
and for all the guys who out there, if we salute
I would
you
love to hear the
for
experiences,
stepping
but
up and
hi,
and
Mama
taking care.
Amazing Grace. How are you? Oh,
Hmm.
Patrice is. Hello. Hi, Patrice.
Patrice.
Grand Rising, Mama Amazing Grace. How you doing?
Hi.
Conscious Vibe is saying hello to everyone.
Uh,
Hi.
Patrice.
the
Hi, can you guys hear me?
yeah. Okay.
Yes, me.
Yeah. Come on, tell us the
Okay,
story. Tell us,
so
Mama.
I
Happy
have a little
Mother's Day, Mama
story to tell.
Amazing. Hmm.
We can hear you, Patrice.
We can hear you,
It's
Patrice.
like it's echoing.
No.
Have you got
It's
two
not like rain
devices
on our
on?
side.
Have you got your phone
You
on
might
and
have
your
two
computer?
devices on. Turn down the volume
Oh
on
shit,
one.
I do. Hold on.
Thank you, Mama Amazing Grace, and happy UK Mother's Day to you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Okay, so when I went into labor, I was like still walking around, dancing around. Next thing I know, I feel a sharp pain. So they rushed me into the OR. You know the part that they put you cover the bottom down and your top open, you can see everything on top.
Mm-hmm.
So they cut me, the doctor cut me, taking the baby out. So my eyes was all over the room. And I looked, they have a big ass mirror. And I was like, what is that? And I'm looking, I was like, holy shit, that's inside of my stomach.
Oh.
I saw the inside of my stomach, and then I heard the nurse says, oh, our O2 stat is dropping, our blood pressure is dropping.
Wow.
I saw the inside of my stomach. Next thing I woke up, I saw the baby. And I looked at the baby, I was like, what is that? That's a monster. That's a baby monster. She was huge,
Why would you say that, Patrice?
10 pounds, 21
Wow.
inches long. She was huge.
But a monster? Come
That's a big
on.
baby.
That's a
All
blessing.
the onesies could not fit her.
Oh,
Nothing could fit her.
I,
I
I
have to
can
get
I,
Oh,
I
bigger
can
size for her.
attest.
So the day of my release, in the hospital, you're getting pampered and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking, I was like, okay, so who's coming on with me? Is the doctor coming on with me to help me take care of the baby? Who's coming with me? The doctor was like, are you mad? Nobody's coming on with you. You gotta go home with your whole baby and take care of your baby. And now she's my best friend. She's my bestie.
Yeah.
but can I ask you
She's like
something,
five.
Patrice? How did
She's
you
like
feel when
five
you went
six
home by
right
yourself?
now.
Mom,
Huh?
Patrice, how did you feel when you first went home with your baby and she done the first poo?
I was like, do I have to clean that? What is that? I was so naive.
Do you
And
know
then
the
she
one?
crying. I was like, can you just shut up right now? I was like,
I'm glad my
so
mum is
she,
here. You know why? Let me explain something to you. You know one thing with my firstborn, and my mum's a witness to this because she knows she was there throughout the whole thing. You know the one thing I was scared of? To bathe a baby. I was scared to bathe a baby. Do
You're scared
anything
of
with
I
everything.
didn't bathe my baby.
the
I didn't bathe my
baby.
baby.
I was scared to I was scared
Nope.
that I was gonna drop the
I
baby in the water. I was
I
scared.
did
Nope.
not bathe my baby for like 2 months.
Mm.
Wow,
I wiped
I
her
didn't
up,
bathe my daughter
but
for
I
about
didn't bathe her.
6 months.
My cousin
for
has to
six
come over and
months.
bathe her, give her a first
I
bath
thought it was Australia.
Mm-mm.
because I thought I was going to drop the
Wow.
baby.
I was gonna drown her. What if the
Yeah,
water get in her face? What if no, no.
No, oh, I was afraid.
the sec my
Mm-mm.
mum done it. I'm so thankful for my mum. I love you and happy Mother's
I
Day.
had
You
my
are my
mom, I had
best
my grandma, I had my
bestie. You
auntie.
are my queen. But my mum done it all. My mum done that. Yeah, I had someone there. If my mum wasn't there, it was I had someone. I couldn't do it.
Mm-mm.
Couldn't do it. I give
I
thanks
did
for my mum.
everything. Remember that boy
That was
I take him over.
scary.
I even put extra bed in my room for him. I even buy a bigger car so he can drive. I just take over that baby.
With my firstborn, the nurse had to turn around and tell her when I gave birth to hand the baby to me because she took over the baby straight away.
I hold the baby before you.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Oh gosh. Now look at him, big man. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Like,
I'm with
I'm
you. Never bathed my daughter for the first 6 months because I had my mom, I had my auntie, I had my grandmother, and even with my son, when he was born, he's such a big 8 pound 12 ounces, nine and a half pound he was when he was born. Um, I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? So Dennis's mom was there with us for the first 10 months and she totally took over, which was excellent. And when she left, my mom came to Germany and spent a year. When my mom left, my sister came and spent 6 months. So, whew, yep.
wow.
Mine, both pregnancy was a learning curve for me. I had to do it all. I remember the first one, my grandmother took sick, and my grandfather, he was stubborn because he treated me so bad when I was pregnant. He didn't know how to sort of warm up to the baby or something like that. He will
Hmm.
not touch the baby. If I put the baby in his hand, it's quite all right. He will look after the baby. But if him see the baby there or anything like that, he's not touching it, that child, without me say, all right, you can have the
Right.
baby or something like that. And
Ah.
but my grandmother was sick, and my grandmother used to she had dementia then. We didn't know it was dementia, and she used to call me in her room, and she, when she heard the baby born, she said, bring that baby, come. And when I take the baby to her, she said to me, you see, a doll they have a squeeze a talk about a baby, Think me a idiot. That's what Mama used to say. But she was sick. She had dementia. She didn't know better. And
Ah.
sometimes she would touch baby, and the next time she would push it away. But I have to be careful because she would push it. I don't want her to push the baby for the baby to drop or anything like that. But I was basically on my own. Unlike my sister had hers before me, and Mama was okay. My God, every little hole in the house, Mama put paper, caulk it up, and so don't want no ear to come in. Um, um, Nobody must come in after 6 o'clock. And if you come in, you have to walk back way, because you don't
Oh
want no
yeah.
ghost walking behind you. Oh my God! And the things that Mama did with her or for her, but when my time came, I didn't have that support. So
Yeah.
so I just figured that it's mine. It's me have to do it.
Yeah. But
Me
mom,
have to do it.
did you do the 40 days you can't leave the house, you can't go nowhere?
Well, certainly 3 months, but I had to go to hospital because I was a cesarean. I had to
Right.
go hospital.
Ah, yep.
Yeah,
I was in the house for 40 days. I couldn't
yeah,
leave the house. No one could come see me.
yeah.
They can't, touch the baby, can't do nothing.
Only the
I'm
baby
looking
What?
out
father
the
could come.
window. Yep.
Only the baby father could come, and he could only come at a certain time. And but otherwise from that, couldn't go out, couldn't nothing
And,
at all
and
could he
they
do.
wrapped me so tight. I felt like a mommy.
I was just about to ask you, they wrap you
Yeah,
as well.
I tell
Oh
you, they wrap
God.
my belly. They wrap my belly. I think they didn't realize they wrapped my belly in the lying position because I was lying down when I had the cesarean, and so they wrapped my belly. And when I get up, oh my God, when I was to stand, but I tell you, my tummy was as flat as my tummy was flatter than even before I had baby.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
was flatter than before I had baby.
I couldn't walk.
No,
I was like this, like a mommy. I
And they
was
don't know
so.
none of those things now.
mm-mm. They don't do it over here.
Some of the
I
With
young
didn't
with
do
girls
it.
have got
with
still got
with you,
belly
they
like
just
they're
put
still
a plaster
pregnant.
over the cut.
Yeah,
They just
didn't
put a
get it with
plaster.
my son, but I got it with my daughter. I was so flat. I was so sexy.
Yeah,
I went right back to where I was.
So would
yes.
you do the wrapping again? If like in this day and age,
I
would you
would do
do
the rapping if I was to, if
Absolutely.
say they had that with you and you could, if I had the material, I would have done it with you.
Yeah. If my
Yeah.
mom was
you think
with
so?
me in Germany, she would have wrapped me
Mm-hmm.
because she did it with my sister when she had her second child.
So guys,
Definitely
do
would
you
have.
believe in wrapping your stomachs, any of you in the audience.
Yes, yeah.
I'm
I
asking.
believe
I
in that.
I when I had you over here, I knew something was wrong, something wasn't right, and I keep telling them that something is not right. I couldn't straighten up, and they keep coming to me and say, "Straighten up, Mrs. Goodman, straighten up, Mrs. Goodman," and I keep
Mom,
saying, "Yeah," and I keep saying that something is wrong, and they wouldn't listen to me, and then one day, the ex-husband come, and he sat next to me, and I sat on the bed, and I'm saying to him that I'm in terrible pain, but nobody will listen. And the hospital that I went to, the hospital named Mother's Hospital, it was
Oh,
specifically for that
for
reason.
mothers. Oh
And
my God.
yeah, mothers, yeah. And I'm saying to him that something is wrong, but they're not listening to me because they just keep telling me to straighten up, straighten up. They wanted me to take exercise from the first day, and instead of me
Wow.
straight, I'm going down. And while I was
Wow.
talking to him, I just hear whoosh, and the cut just burst right out.
Ooh.
The cut burst right out.
Mm.
They draw the stitch so tight that it tear
I'm
from
busy
one
talking
side
about
to the next.
Whew.
Yeah, it
My
tear from one side to the next, and he run and call them, and that's when doctor and everybody come around me again, like the first time they came around me now, and that's when they said that I got
Mm.
infection. I got infection from them because I didn't move, go anywhere,
Yeah.
didn't go bathroom, anything, nothing. So whatever
Oh
I
my
get it in
God.
there. Yeah. 10 days when I see everybody come and gone, I'm still there. And I had a nurse, one of the most terrible nurse from one of the island. Not gonna talk which island she's from.
Oh my boy.
She
You got some
she
traumatic experience, Mom.
a terrible
exactly.
experience. I said to
And
myself,
my mum
I would never have another child. And God just took it out my hand.
asking,
Yeah, and that nurse was so terrible
Oh,
because
Mama.
she's supposed to give me I'm supposed to get some tablet at night that two nurses have to verify when I'm taking the tablet. They have to two nurses has to be there.
Right.
And she came one time on her own. And
Oh.
yeah, she came on her own. I used to feel some pain, and I'm telling her about it, and she looked at me as if I'm mad. She turned to me and said to me, "Where do you think you
Ooh.
are? You think you're in a hotel?" I just shut my. That's why I said anything I go through is for me. Is what I go through. I'm
Right.
not putting on nobody. I'm not letting. It's me. Yeah. And she came to give me the tablet, and she just take the tablets and just throw it down on the little side table that they put beside you. Throw it down and put those little half cup thing with
Right.
water. And the only reason why I take the tablet is because I know it's for my good and I want to be out
And
of
you're in
there.
pain.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would have left it there and let her get into trouble.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's because I think about me.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the pain that
Why
you're in.
why I took it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
well, mum,
But it
Ooh.
you're such an amazing woman. You've been through so much.
You've been through
So
so
much.
much and you come out, you got
So much. Yes, you are
strength.
so amazing.
Such
And
strength. Oh my
hopefully, guys,
God.
you will know the reason why I call her my
Unbreakable
queen.
strength.
Exactly.
Unbreakable
Yeah.
strength, my sister. Oh.
I hope, guys, you love this segment. I'm going to like round it up within, say, a couple minutes because it's 20. I've done basically an hour and a half, basically. So
Hmm.
I kind of want to, because it's coming up to midnight. It's 5 minutes
Yeah.
to midnight. Yeah, I think it's
But I
time.
enjoy your story.
Yes, it was amazing,
It's
mom.
been good. It's been fun. We've been through similar situations, and
Yep.
we were able to
Yeah.
you know, and like I said, you've been through a lot, and you show so much grace and strength.
Mhm.
So I always learn something when we talk, or you come on the live. So I appreciate you and your daughter, and I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your
Thank
family.
you.
So thank you.
We love you. Tash
Thank
was
you
meant to
very,
come
very
on,
much.
but
Hmm.
I think she's kind of got caught up and forgot the time and stuff, and
Hmm.
she's a bit busy. So hopefully she'll be in the next show.
Yeah.
But yes, it was lovely to have this little short at
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
moment.
And Mom,
Little
you finally come on.
happy mum said, yes. You know how hard it was to get her to go, come on. But yes, but I also got to do like a footage because she would like to explain her experience with her cancer to you guys.
Absolutely.
A video
Absolutely.
coming soon, real soon. Yes,
Absolutely.
we got to do that. And yeah, so just stay tuned. Guys, if you have any hot topics, please come and bring it to the forefront. You see how we done Mother's Day? I can't wait for the Father's Day because you guys are going to be up here too.
Oh, does Papa Dennis
Yeah.
have to come up?
Yes, Papa Dennis definitely has. He's gonna be the host. He's gonna
I
smash
didn't
this.
tell him. I didn't tell him. So he's out there.
Yeah, he's coming. Yes, thank you for sharing, Mom.
All
Says
right. Thank
definitely.
you for
Okay,
sharing.
thank
All
you,
right.
thank
Okay.
you all for having me
All
and
right.
listening
Always,
to my
always.
sordid story.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, we've got some stories to
Thank you,
tell. There's
Patricia.
more stories, you
All
know,
right.
even the children, the little rat bags and stuff, you know, and some of
Right.
them. Thank you for staying here or even passing through. You
Right.
know,
Right. Oh yeah.
it wasn't really meant to be a ladies platform, but it ended up being that way. But you know, the men, you're coming back. We're coming back for you. We're soon
Oh
gonna have
yeah.
some topics. You
We're gonna
know,
have a whole day for them.
yeah. If you have any hot topics you'd like to bring to the platform, please just kindly just leave me a comment or a message, and we'll get that rolling. Yes, and please remember to like the live, please and thanks. And make sure
Bye
you
all. Bye
Bye.
bye. Have a wonderful week.
You too,
bye. Oh,
Mom.
Tash,
All right.
Tash,
Take care.
you're late, innit? Look at the time, and you come on.
Who's
Tash
that?
just reached. Yeah, Tashika just reached.
She
Happy
just wake
Mother's
up.
Day, cuz. Yes. Holly, love you and appreciate you. But hey, you still need to call me. I'm not going to play with you. Anyway, we've got things to talk about. But yes, Mom, love and appreciate you.
I don't even know to shut this thing off.
Or end it. It should show you. So sorry you're late, definitely. Yes. Cuz we'll get you in the next one. But yes, cuz Hottie, call me in a minute. Before I go out, come call me. Call me. Yes. Miss you today, Tash. Yes. Love the light, everyone. Love and light to everyone. Love and appreciate you. Yes. Happy Mother's Day to you, cuz. And we'll catch up soon. Cuz I even gotta talk to you too, girl. But yes, happy Mother's Day and happy Father's Day and happy Parents' Day and happy, I love you all. So please stay tuned for the next hot topic. Good night.